Friends, I welcome you to the official Syzen Q&A. But before we get started, I want to thank you guys for the insane 63,000 subscribers. Anyways, let's get to it. First one is, do you continue to play any of your 100-day worlds after completing them? No, I definitely do not. By the end of my 100-day videos, I'm extremely exhausted. How long does it normally take me to make a 100-day video? Well, seeing as gameplay takes about anywhere from 80 to 100 hours, and then about 50 to 60 hours of editing, well, 150 to 160 hours. Would you ever consider making 100 days content on other games, example Minecraft? Yeah, 100%. I've been thinking about this for a while now. I just have to figure out what game I want to play. Do you have any other hobbies besides providing us with the best 100 days ever? First off, thank you, good sir. And second, I do, yes. I play other video games for the most part. I don't see much sunlight. What made you start playing Ark, and what keeps you playing it to this day? Well, my friend made me buy the game when it was on sale for like $9 a year ago, and I love dinosaurs, and that's never gonna change, so that's why I keep playing. What is your favorite tame in Ark, and why? So, I'm sorry to be toxic here, but the Manic Armor is definitely my favorite because it's extremely fast, it can strafe in the air, the movability, just everything about it is pretty sick. Would you do a series on the new map coming out? Eventually, yes, but first things first, I do want to do the 100 days as soon as the map drops. Ooh, we got a lot of questions here. First one, how many hours do you have in Ark? Well, 1,600. What is your favorite game? Is it Ark? Well, no, sadly. I actually love RPGs, and I'm super into, like, Souls-like games and stuff like that, so... And do I plan on playing anything else on this channel? Short answer, yes, but I will not be converting my channel over to another game. I will always be playing Ark. What is your favorite map that you've done a 100 days on? I gotta say Lost Island for sure. There was just so much to do on the map. There was a lot of exploration, cool caves, beautiful scenery, it was the full package, so I hope Fjordur can deliver the same. What are your video settings in Ark? Your game looks so nice. Well, number 1, thank you. 2, I play on epic settings. Everything is cranked up to the max. All of the boxes are checked that can be checked, so yeah, that's my answer. Next question is a two-parter. We got the first one being, how many hours do you spend a day working on a video? And the second is, how tall am I? Well, for your first question, I work 5 days a week, 8-hour days, and for the second, I am 5'10". Why purple? Just curious. Well, according to my calculations, purple is my favorite color, my guy. Do you put milk before cereal? Well, seeing as I'm not crazy, no. How did you blow up so much so fast? I like to think that I have decent content, but I'd have to say luck and timing. Longest time you have spent playing one map? Well, Ragnarok is 600 hours of my total 1,623, if that tells you anything. I don't have a question. I just want to be in this video, mate. There is my question. Will I be in this video? Yeah. Do you play Ark strictly on PC, or do you dabble in console? I feel like playing on console would be a hate crime to my PC, seeing as how much money I've spent on it, but no, I don't really play on console. What pushes you to make content for us? For me personally, it has to be the interactions and also the reactions. I just like seeing y'all's reactions to something that I would have wanted to show a friend. What computer do you use? What parts are in it, and what does it look like? Well, for the first part of the question, it is a custom built, so it doesn't fall under any brand specifically. For the parts that are in it, for my CPU, I'm running the Ryzen 9 5900X. My GPU is a 3070 Ti. For the motherboard, it is a X570 Aorus something or another. I'm running 64 gigabytes of RAM, 850 watt power supply, and 5 terabytes of storage. And for the last part, this is what my PC looks like. Will you play other survival games in the future? Yes, 100%. There is a couple of survival games that I know for a fact you guys haven't heard of, and I want to give those a try, and I'm also gonna play Subnautica coming up here soon because that was voted for my next video. How did you get so successful with just a small amount of videos? My only real answer for this is probably quality over quantity. I could have 100,000 videos, but if they're not quality, no one's gonna watch them. On to the next question. What are your goals in life? I want to own, not be making payments on, but I want to own a house, a car, have a white picket fence, have barbecues outside with my kids running around screaming their heads off, and Yeah, just that mainstream, goal that people think about. For the first part, I've already answered, and the second, probably not. Do you have a pet? Why, yes I do. Let me show you. So I have two cats. The one on the left is Apollo, and the one on the right is Mochi. Apollo is a year old, and Mochi is 2. Fierce line with the "Where are you from?" and give us a life story and stuff. I want to know more about you, friend. Well, I don't have all the time in the world, but let's start off by saying I'm from Florida in the United States. My life story is I grew up with money, and then as soon as I moved out of my parents' house, I had no money, and I lived terribly for about 6 or 7 years, and then YouTube came along. So, that's it in a nutshell. What's your favorite tropical fruit? It's definitely gonna have to be starfruit. It's the best thing I think I've ever had in my life. What do you expect from Ark 2? Now, this is a subject I want to touch on a little bit because a lot of people have this idea in their head that the game is going to be so bad because that's how the first one was. Now, you think that Wildcard hasn't learned anything in the past, what has it been, like 7 or 8 years that the game has been out? No, I definitely think that it's going to be polished, they have learned from their mistakes, and the game is actually going to be good. Now, for the content part of it, I have no clue what to expect. What video editor do you use? Currently, I am using Premiere Pro, and I will probably be using that until the day I die. But before that, every video before Lost Island was edited in VideoPad, which was... Oh, I don't want to talk too much about it. It was bad. It was really bad. What keeps you interested in playing Ark? You guys with the difficult questions, man. I have no idea. I just log into the game and it excites me. That's my answer. You once said 60k subs and you dye your hair purple. Damn it. What's your 3 favorite dinos? I'd have to say Managarmr, then Thyla, then Giga. Favorite game other than Ark? So my favorite game is always changing because you obviously get tired of a game after playing it for so long, but at the moment it is definitely Remnant from the Ashes. The game is freaking insane. Ooh, this is a good question. When did you start playing Ark, and what is your goal for YouTube? I started playing Ark about a year ago, and as far as my goals go, I would love to hit 250,000 subs. But my goals for this year specifically, 150. I would be 100% happy. Can you say to us your best funny moments of your life? Oh boy. Yeah. So all these years ago, I was working as an assistant chef at this little Italian restaurant in Florida. And it was a busy night. It was a Friday night, busy rush, and my boss's boyfriend decided he had to go to the bathroom at the same time as me. There was only one men's and one women's bathroom, so I was in the men's bathroom, on the toilet, and he came and knocked on the door, and I was like, yo, there's someone in here. Apparently he did not hear me, so he reached for the key above the door and opened it, and with my pants down on the toilet, the entire dining room saw me, and they all started laughing. And so did I. So funny and embarrassing. Anyways, moving on. What is your most successful video? Definitely Crystal Isles 100 Days. You should go check it out if you haven't already seen it. But it's at 1.5, almost 1.6 million. What was the original plan for YouTube? Oh man. I used to make Fortnite and Call of Duty videos that were extremely cringy. So, yeah, that was my original plan, I guess. Oh, here we go. Pineapple on pizza? Question mark. Let me just say this. If you are one that does not like pineapple on pizza, you're lying to yourself, because you actually do, but you just want to be tough. So, everyone else, yeah, I love pineapple on pizza, okay? And I'm not scared to admit it. Do you like to draw? No, and am I good at it? No as well. So I've already answered the first 2 questions, but for the last one, what is my favorite Ark 100 Day video that isn't mine? I can definitely, easily say that it is Zany Zebra's Scorched Earth 100 Days. Finally, someone asked, what was your job before YouTube? I had a bunch of jobs that were just 1 week to 1 month, then quit kind of jobs, but right before I started YouTube, it was driving for Amazon Flex. Have you ever played Ark Mobile? No, and I don't plan on it. How did you come up with your username? Well, the first ever CPU I owned was a Ryzen 7, and I like the name Ryzen, so I removed the R, put an S, and it was Syzen. And here we are. This right here is my favorite question. Did blowing up change me? Well, yes and no. Before and after quote-unquote blowing up, I've always been a very giving person. But as far as ways it has changed me, I have a sense of comfortability now. I have, obviously a steady job now, so it's changed me in that way. I can wake up in the morning without having to stress about my life every day, but, yeah, that's my answer. Do you have any servers, or are you gonna make some? Yes, I do have some servers. If you go to my YouTube channel, click on the Discord link, go in there, and you'll find out all about my servers. Favorite YouTuber, question mark. I might get hate for this, but, it's my favorite YouTuber, so I often watch Mr. Beast when I'm eating lunch, on my break, or whatever. It's just very entertaining content, no matter what anyone has to say. Do you have any friends?
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
Why are you? See, this question right here is gonna haunt me for the rest of my life. Why am I what? Why am I a man? Why am I me? Why am I awake right now? Why would you ask me this? Alright guys, that's gonna do it. If you enjoyed this video, please do not forget to leave a like and subscribe to the channel, that way you never miss any future videos. And I love you all, and I'll see you next time.